He's been very unfortunate this year, Ricky Evans. He has played some
180.
excellent stuff. He's actually averaging more than Callan is over the course of the year in these events, and yet Rids has won a title.
56.
Evans might not even get to Minehead. That's the top 64 performers in terms of money won who get to the Players' Championship finals. And look at this from Rapid Ricky. He's at 3 180s in the first two legs, but it could be a 9-darter.
96.
He's only ever hit one before. Treble 19, double 12, Rapid Ricky Evans. Oh, it's a 9-darter! Rapid Ricky with perfection, the 99th 9-darter here at Barnsley Metrodome. And Ricky Evans has produced it in a game he must win if he wants to get to Minehead. Not much pressure from Rids. Just opens up the door for Ricky Evans, who barrels through it. Got to fill it up.
133.
Good visit, but not good enough to get to a finish. That's okay. It is now.
Game
yeah,
shot.
Beautiful stuff, Ricky Evans. An errant first start, but the next two were perfect. He leads by 4 legs to 2. He has never got more than 4 legs against Callan Rids in a game of darts.
58.
Lost 6-4 twice and 6-3 once.
$140. 96.
Ricky Evans is going to get a look at 86 to go within
90.
touching distance of round 2. Staying there, leaves the ball.
Game shot.
What a performance this is from Ricky Evans. He is averaging over a ton. A player who has played some excellent darts this year and got not much reward. Finally. This game could be changing.
171.
Because this is good from Rids. And this would be savage for Ricky Evans. I mean, it would encapsulate
100.
his year. To have played so well, got so close to so much, and then not get any of it.
Game shot.
It is an 11-darter from Callan Rids. This is huge if he can find it. Oh, it's just the wrong side of the wire.
92.
The fine margins all year. He's been coming up the wrong side of these coin flip moments, Ricky Evans. He went double-double and he will not get it, and
50.
that means Ricky Evans does finally get the match darts he's craved. He's hit a 9-darter in this match. But this is more important. It's so important.
No score.
And he has missed all 3. Agonising for Evans.
$30.
A reprieve. He can't make the same mistake again. He doesn't. Ricky Evans beats Callan Rids for the first time in his career, and he looks to the heavens because Ricky Evans is now provisionally in the spots for Minehead. A 6-4 win. He was so dominant early on. He's done that 3 times running. That is something we've never seen from him before.
134.
I mean, there's been an awful lot of first-round exits for him this year. Back in May, where he had a semi-final run, that came out of a clear blue sky. Never seen him do that sort of stuff before. 108 average against Joe Cullen in the quarters.
168.
How about that for a setup? How about this? Unlucky.
100.
Decent effort from Bertie.
Game shot.
Radic does make use of the double-8 this time. He's managed to hold throw in 13 and 14 darts, and if that continues, Stephen Burton is going to need a 12-darter to break the pole's throat.
60.
180 to start, followed by 2 60s. And Zansky
140.
He's hitting back. He leaves the 1-2-1 again. He missed double 14 for it.
59.
Well, this time he's way off the 11s.
81.
But once again, Zansky gets darts to win the leg.
42.
Very efficient at taking these chances earlier in the game.
Game shot.
And he's back to being efficient Radic again. 5-3. Well, Max had help.
140.
But it still wouldn't have got him to a finish. Zansky knows he's got 6 darts from here minimum.
59.
Would have liked to take a bigger bite out of that.
$100.
Is there any life in this game, or is it over? Double 16 says it's over.
Game shot
and it is Radic Zansky, very, very efficient at the start of the match, and indeed at the end. There was a little patch where Stephen Burton threatened a comeback, an unlikely one. Borland not a tour card holder. He's barely played at all. Yesterday was his first Pro Tour event of the year. Rob Cross, we know, is going to be among the top seeds for Minehead. No problems qualifying for anything, so high in the world rankings,
105.
is he? So it's just who wins it, who takes the money, who has a chance of going further and taking the title today.
100.
And Winnie Borland has beaten Rob Cross a couple of times, played 4, and it's 2 wins apiece. Nothing this year, obviously. Willie not playing any Pro Tour stuff till this week. 25 in ball? No. He went 36. For the treble 17. Won't be punished.
44.
Not his favourite double, this, Rob Cross. That happens a lot. Drags it low.
Game shot.
But double 10 he's pretty useful at, to be honest. 1-0.
$80.
Sticks one on the wire. 1-3-1 won't go, but Peter Wright has gone.
38.
Nathan Rafferty 6, Peter Wright 4. Snakebite will not be going to Minehead. The European champion has not done enough over the Players' Championship Series this year.
Game shot.
And Rob Cross does enough there to take a 5-1 lead. It is looking like a straightforward enough job here for Rob Cross, but it was too big a task for Peter Wright. Ah, there they are.
91.
Not the worst miss in the world. Rob Cross, you would think, would go aggressive with this. Treble 20 for double 16.
90.
There is a bullseye option for his first dart. Two doubles. There's one. And there's the other. Rob Cross, perhaps not as deadly on the double 18 as you would expect all the way through the match, but right at the end it comes good. Ryan Meikle playing beautiful stuff here. That is perfect. You can see, no, he says. It should.
140.
Should have been more. Could have been back-to-back 180s, but he's left 81 after 9 for the second leg running. This is very, very difficult to deal with.
140.
Double 12. Double 6.
Game shot.
12 darter. Very, very impressive from the Barber. Can Meikle get himself back on track here? Oh, yes, he can. What a set-up shot for Ryan Meikle. He's had 2 legs where he just went to sleep in this game. But if that's woken him up, it was desperately needed.
42.
Again, it's a dart aimed at the bottom half of the board from Kristoff Kachuk, where he misses a segment entirely and it hurts him again. Does double 5 rescue him?
35.
No, it doesn't. And because of that dart into the 2, Kristoff Kachuk is on 99. Well, double 11 it'll have to be.
Game shot.
Well, unconventional from Kristoff Kachuk. You don't see many players starting on the treble 20 from 99. Imagine the number of 180s he could have hit if he had been following those darts a little bit better, Ryan Meikle. The start of the match they were going. Hit 3 in the first 4 legs. Not hit one since, because he hasn't made use of those brilliant first darts that he's had pretty regularly in this game. Oh, and that's no help.
40.
This could well be an incredibly frustrating defeat for Ryan Meikle, and a very, very costly one as well. The door was open to dash in at the last minute to Ali Pali, but Kristoff Kachuk, single 16, leaves double top for a 6-4 win. And the barber is cut off. Kristoff Kachuk wins it by 6 legs to 4. And Ryan Meikle is not quite sure how that has happened. He started so brilliantly. Kachuk did not miss a single dart at double in that game. Checkouts of 116 and 99 in there as well. And it used to annoy people, and some folk weren't happy with it. This is legend of the game, Dennis Priestley, by the way. And he said, I'd try. I wish I could have played like A.D. Lewis or Michael Smith or whatever. I wanted to. It's exciting to watch.
$180.
It's just ridiculous. And there's a smile from Radic Zansky, and yeah, Ricky apologising. 2 darts good guys, these two as well. But this for 3-0. I credit Ricky. Because Ricky sometimes, I don't feel, believes himself as much as he should do. He's got serious ability, but he's dug in deep here.
Game shot.
Well done. What a start to this match. 3 legs in, 2-1 to Zansky.
He's 4-0 down in his second round game to Owen, open inverted commas, the master, close inverted commas, Bates.
43.
Now, Bates took a massive lead in his first round game, had to deal the fight back. 167 won't go for Radic Zansky. It's a similar shot for Evans.
Well, Zansky looking to have a cushion again. Evans had chances to lead 3-2. He could find himself 4-2 down now. For the double. Gets the double. And Ricky Evans will be frustrated because he worked really hard to get back level. But now 4-2 down and needs to do it all again.
Jim Williams through to his board final. He's beaten Kim Hoybrecht 6-4.
140.
Jim Williams. Expect more from him. I know he's got a job and he really needs to dedicate himself. But he's got serious levels, and I feel if he played every event, you might see him debut at the World Match Play in the World Grand Prix
180.
in the coming seasons.
Steve Beaton is gone. That is a lifeline for Ricky Evans.
131.
Radic Zansky can knock him out here. Double 12 for a 6-3 win, and it leaves Ricky Evans on the precipice in the race for Minehead. Both Beaton and Evans go out within seconds of each other. They occupy the last couple of spots. The likes of Dylan SLV, Jeffrey Desvaughn, Mervyn King, or even Cam Crabtree could leap ahead of them with some victories, but Radic Zansky just goes on and on and on. Another impressive display from the pole.
Steve Lennon. He's fighting for his tour card. He's going to be at the Worlds of Minehead. He's going to need some results, but he's had a decent result here. He's into his board 82. Final, and he will face the winner of that big tie we were talking about for the race to Minehead, Dave Chisnall, taking on Dylan SLV.
141 for Cross to double his lead. Gets the treble 19. Goes to the 16s and gets it. It's beautiful from Voltage. Well, the 141 and a 2-0 lead. His favourite double, pretty much. Does leave double 16 when he likes it, but double 18 is such a go-to for him.
Well, that is low. Well, he's gone the treble 16 route as well, and he gets the double. I credit Kristoff there, because there was an open bed on that treble 20, but it was an early decision. He went the treble for the double on the 16, and he levels up this match.
Oh, lovely stuff.
123.
Well, with Kachuk basically on 400, it doesn't really hurt him that much.
Cross is so reliable in situations like this. He rarely lets these sort of games slip from his grasp. And Kristoff Kachuk will fear the worst.
Kind of surprising that he didn't follow it into that treble 18.
82 left. 82 left.
But again, Kachuk is so far back. That will do nicely.
116.
It's just great to have that luxury, isn't it? Cross is in complete control of the match. Got a break, had the darts anyway.
32.
Chisnall's levelled up in that match with Slevin. One apiece there, and we expect this to go 4-1. It is. This is good from Rob Cross. Last 3 legs. Will have seen that result before he started, so it helps his cause. It's now he's now got a serious buffer. There's a player that can chase him
60.
down, but they've probably got to win 2 more matches, possibly 3. That's a serious cushion to have, and that's with Jamie Hughes still in. He wins this game, he leapfrogs Keegan Brown and puts him in trouble. You
140.
put yourself a few spots away and you can sit a bit more comfortable. But for Jamie Hughes, yeah, get to the World Championship, do something with it. He's underwhelmed when he got there. He's very disappointing last year. He started the year well with a final,
100.
hasn't really built, and he shouldn't be scrambling about, but it looks like he's probably going to do enough today.
Well, 113 will be enough for Rob Cross to wrap up a 6-1 win. A pretty comfortable one at that. Treble 19 is found. Match dart, Rob Cross to see off the thumb. And is this the last we see of Kristoff Kachuk on the Pro Tour? It might well be. Kristoff Kachuk is beaten. Rob Cross through to the board final.
$41.
Well, it's as you are, but Cross to consolidate that break and lead 5-2. Maybe treble 16. Yeah, there he gets it. Brilliant dart. Just doing the sensible things, 68. Rob Cross. He misses a double 16, but playing the percentages, going to the open bed, and Zansky finds the first part, finds the second part. Well done, Radic Zansky. But Waits would have to make the final. Keegan Brown is edging closer and closer to Ali Pali.
41.
And further down, it's players like Cameron Crabtree and Owen Bates who both have to win the event.
100.
And that result obviously, does not. Confirms Niels Zonneveld will be at Ali Pali. We've seen this finish before from Rob Cross in the biggest match of them all to win the world title. Not quite as big here, but it'll be a decisive blow in this match. And he gets it. Brilliant from Rob. 5-3. Yeah, Rob Cross.
140.
Again, brilliant leg. It's been a brilliant performance. He's so solid. I said he gets out in front. He's hard to chase down. Clayton's gone. Lost to Vinstra 6-5. What a way to wrap things up. Could be an 11-dart leg. Yeah, just tee up. Yeah, that's fine.
52.
Well, Jim Williams trailed Josh Rock 4-2. He's won the match 6-4. Brilliant performance from Jim. Gentleman Jim.
96.
To wrap it up. And to win the board quite comfortably in the end, Rob Cross. Yeah, he does. It's a good performance from Rob Cross. Decent run again for Radic Zansky. He'll be in great form going into the back end here. He heads to the Grand Slam qualifier tomorrow. Just slowly going through the gears now. Crabtree was fortunate to be 3-1 up. Well, we said the chasing pack, who could be the spoilers. Crabtree, Waits, both winning. Waits is 2-0 up on Ross Smith early in his match.
140. $59.
That looks awkward. Brilliant dart. That dart seemed to dip down, but he found the space.
180.
Both perfect starts to the leg. Level at 3 apiece in the 180 column.
140.
More like it from the pair. It's took a while. It's been a slow burner.
134.
Oh, they're both. Here we go. Look for the 25 of the second dart to go back
129.
up. And the potential for an 11 dart leg. Crabtree.
59.
He'd like the treble, but for another level game. Now, Cameron Crabtree, Scott Waits
Game shots.
are the two spoilers for Minehead as Vinstra levels up.
$60.
The reaction from Crabtree tells you he doesn't feel that's enough, but that helps him.
85.
Easier finish for Vinstra, 25 of the ball for Cameron, and there's plenty of space to attack that ball if he'd got the treble 19. He hasn't got it.
92.
Six or a 10 maybe.
70.
What a crucial moment that could be. Marginally missed. You can hear it clip the wire. And Crabtree's taking his time. He knows this is a big moment in the match to go one away from a quarter-final. And he is one away from a quarter-final. He's had to dig deep, Cameron Crabtree.
$78.
It still adds to the woes for Keegan Brown because Scott Waits will still need to make the final, so Brown won't be panicking yet. But until your position's sealed for the World Championship, you never take anything for granted. But Crabtree is making his move. Timing of the 180, and he has upped it at the back end. He was fortunate
60.
to be 3-1 up, but he's just managed to keep Richard Veenstra at bay, and this is for a place in the quarterfinals.
Game shot.
And Cameron Crabtree keeps his hopes for Minehead alive and his hopes for the World Championship. He had to dig deep in that match. Far from his best, but he found that little bit of class at the end. And he moves into the quarterfinals.
59.
No, there are encouraging signs, though. Some big. I mean, look, we say he's not playing his best. He's averaging 102 for the day over 4 games. Now, that's world-class stuff.
100.
He had a ridiculous game with Owen Bates in his board final where he's averaged way over 100, had to survive loads of match darts. But he has played some really good stuff today, Heta, and there's been an awful lot of that because that is his 14th 180 of the day. That's 4 more than Michael Smith's hit.
What it does, it may get him a look. Well, I was going to say, it may get him a look against the darts, but that was pretty fluent from Michael Smith. It's a good opening leg from both. No reaction. Yeah, and whilst unlikely, don't dismiss it. The Challenge Tour
93.
is doing its job. These players are ready when they get called up. You've only got to look at the 2 late call-ups today. Dom Taylor, Danny Lauby, both finals.
134.
They're more than capable. The system in place works and it keeps everything competitive as well. It eliminates those buys.
180.
Big 180 from Michael Smith to get to a double. However, he may not get a go at that double. 12 segment for the heat. Double 13. Great dart. It's not banging the centre. It does not matter for Damon Heta. He was under pressure. He finds the bed. He's got a 2-leg advantage. And Van Dijvenbode is ranked a bit higher than Heta. He's in nowhere near the form
96.
Heta's in.
No.
But we've got 8 qualifiers, quarter of the field. Don't worry, plenty of opportunities.
Yeah, you're not a big fan. Apart from when I used to get through your good pal, you know.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
But as soon as you
60.
determined that darts was better off without you as a player, that's when I thought we need to get rid of the qualifier.
Game shot.
And it is in there. Brilliant from Michael Smith. And look at the rhythm there as well. Just no reaction. But what a finish and what a tie this is. And we expected nothing less from these two. It's looking likely now, isn't it?
140.
And we'll also pretty much confirm, well, it will confirm Keegan Brown will be in the World Championship. He's been pacing around.
100.
Yeah, that's important for Keegan. I'll get to why in a minute. As Damon Heta eyes up 1-2-1. Treble 17 and bull. He has the treble. Ooh, and he's a long
90.
way off.
Yeah. Same for Michael Smith. Can't get the treble. Bullseye.
96.
Misses. He gives himself a telling off. You're not a million miles away there, Michael. You're being a bit hard on yourself, but at this stage, he needed it. Heta for 5-2, and this is against a player he doesn't often beat. And he's in a great position now. He's got the cushion of a double break. Heta will now throw to be in the semi-finals yet again here in Barnsley.
Well, Michael Smith in this game has won 2 legs with finishes of 116 and that 1-2-5 with 2 bullseyes.
58.
The only other dart at double he's had was a missed ball for a 1-2-1 because Damon Heta has been consistently good enough to keep him at arm's length, and he's doing the same here. This is beautiful.
133.
Yeah, we've seen some players miss out. Nathan Aspinall, Peter Wright won't be going to Minehead. Obviously missing events. Damon Heta has of a completely different outlook, isn't he? He plays every event. We were speaking to him down under, Dan, and if there was ever a temptation to miss a couple of events, it was there. Stay
90.
home for a bit. But he got back. He went to Hilltime. He won one of the events. He's just got a ridiculous appetite to play. And why wouldn't you when you're playing like this? And that is a brilliant performance from Damon Heta. Michael Smith didn't do a great deal wrong, but Damon Heta got the break and he managed to get a double break, and he's into a semi-final yet again in Barnsley. Yeah. Van Veen last week when he lost that semi-final to James Wade, he looked devastated, and it's a good reaction sometimes, because sometimes when you so early in your career, Dan, you make a semi-final, there's a sense of achievement, as if I've made a semi-final, I'm there. But 64. Van Veen was definitely feeling he should have won that game and he could have won the title.
Well, it feels like there's going to be plenty of opportunities for Van Veen. But yeah, you know, I think there's going to be plenty of opportunities for Josh Rock. He's yet to make a major quarter-final of any sort. And he's had more opportunities than Van Veen. Chizzy, 2 tops. Oh, Dave, that's good. It's very good from Dave Chisnall to open up a 2-leg lead.
But he's got to get himself there, and he's got to up his level of play. You'd feel it's going to be a struggle for him to get over the line playing like he is, but he's hanging on in there.
100.
He lets it be known how he's feeling, Van Veen, and it was something
100.
Luke Humphrey suffered from early in his career, and you look at him now, he just keeps everything in check. He lets off the odd little bit of emotion, but generally it's just focus. And Van Veen, still very early in his career, will learn. But if he can channel it in the right way and make it effective, it'll be to his advantage.
Another in there would leave tops. Can't quite manage it. But this is to cut the gap to just 1 leg to get him right in this contest. Problem? Double 14 the solution now. Just going through that throw-in action again. Evidently not 100% comfortable. Oh, but fair play.
And he's got a bit of grit and determination as well. I feared for him when he went 4-1 down here with a couple of breaks. I felt Dave could run away with this semi-final. As the max count levels up, and you expect Dave to close this leg out. And Van Veen's making a game of it.
Great leg of darts from Chiz, though. Really, really impressive. 11 darter, just throwing a roadblock in this Van Veen comeback. Loads of room to the left.
98.
Well, the switch to the 18s means it's a slightly easier shot, the 130, than if he'd stayed in the 20s and only got the single. I think that's smart thinking.
Yeah, definitely. Just doesn't want to be above that treble 20 wire. If he's missing, he wants to be below. And maybe 1 dart at the bull. Maybe 1 dart at double 5. That's the dart I talked about. Yeah, and that's why it's awkward
65.
But it may only be a dart at the bullseye for Dave Chisnall. This feels like a really important passage of play. Oh, Chizzy, double 12. Oh, really important and really good from Dave Chisnall. Just when Van Veen looked like he might be dragging himself back on level terms, Chizzy with a 2-dart kill of a potentially awkward 84, and he is 1 leg away from back-to-back finals.
Good last one from Dave. He's down to a finish for a place in the final.
And he nearly took this 144 out earlier on.
60.
That relieves, well, it's not under major pressure, Dave, but that'll make him feel he's probably got a couple of visits.
Yes.
Although 160, 144, similar finishes, aren't they? A couple of treble 20s to a double. Van Veen to keep himself in the tournament.
So Dave Chisnall is going to get darts to reach the final.
60.
Van Veen, is that the end of his first Players' Championship campaign as a professional? He's been superb this year. But double top will see him knocked out in the semis. And double top is there. Dave Chisnall gets the job done and reaches the final for the second day running. A brilliant debut year in the Players' Championship Series from Jan Van Veen.